Hello, my name is Oliver Bossard. I'm in charge of products at Bluwan. Bluwan is a French-based company. Our headquarters is just outside Paris in Château-Croissy. That's where we have our administrative office, R&D and production. Our commercial office is in London, from where we promote and PR our equipment. We are a high-capacity point-to-multipoint equipment provider. And what we do different is basically we take the point-to-multipoint technologies as they were delivered and sold in the last 5 to 10 years in the lower gigahertz bands and married up with the millimeter wave, where you have lots of capacity and lots of spectrum available. So marrying up these two things gives you a millimeter wave point-to-multipoint solution. What we have is a radio on a transmission hub side with typically a 90-degree antenna. So 4 90-degree antennas give you a 360-degree coverage. And our radios are 1 gigahertz wide, and so are our antennas. This allows us to aggregate up to 20 channels. Each channel can do 125 megabits per second. So 20 by 125 gives you 2.5 gigabits per second that you can share over your endpoints. So that's a massive capacity compared to historic point-to-multipoint solutions. So having this unit on a mast, it's very compact. Radio and antennas straight on the radio means as well low losses, and is basically smaller than any microwave link that you would have on a tower. Due to its capacity on 20 channels, you can really backhaul 20 endpoints, for example, with 125 megabits in something like a point-to-point mode, but within a multi-point architecture. So if you imagine if you would have to do that with point-to-point links, that gives you 20 dishes on a mast, whereas here you have one mast, all integrated, very small and tiny on a mast, that gives you massive capacity. On the customer end, you have this kind of unit. So we have two versions. One version has one channel, and the other version has two channels. So you can have either 125 or 250 megabits per second. The system is highly flexible because you can really allocate single channels to endpoints, for example, small cells, Wi-Fi, businesses, hotels. And you can as well aggregate two channels to 250, single channel 125. But if you really want to backhaul a few Wi-Fi hotspots, for example, you could have, for example, 5 Wi-Fi hotspots, each of them getting 25 megabits dedicated. So it gives you huge flexibility. You can be a white-labeled or basically neutral hosts carrier's carrier. You can backhaul operator number 1 on channel 1, operator 2 on channel number 2, and then have a few SMEs on the next channels, dedicated or shared. So huge flexibility, big capacity, and I think this is really what the market needs for the way forward.